to the Red Rondo Roundup, your weekly Liverpool FC magazine show, packed with opinions and everything happening at Anfield and beyond. I'm your host, Nishal Sojani, for the only show that cuts through the noise and gets you straight to the heart of the club that we love. Coming up on this week's show, it's been one of the biggest transfer windows in Reds history. We've made some huge signings, and rumours are Arnie isn't finished yet, and more big names could be arriving very soon. We'll be bringing you all the latest ins, the outs, and a special in-depth look at the Isak transfer. We'll also be analysing our pre-season friendlies and what it tells us about who and how we'll line up in the new season. Plus, to celebrate the iconic return of Adidas as our new kit suppliers for the season ahead, we have a very special competition where you, yes you, could win yourself a special prize from Adidas. Stay tuned, because that will be coming up at the end of the show. It's a jam-packed edition, so let's dive right in. First up, Siboni is here with a roundup of all the latest transfer news. Siboni, out of all the big names we've brought in, who should we really be looking out for, and what does the potential starting 11 look like for next season?
Firstly, what a transfer window this has been for Liverpool. Brilliant, top-class signings across all areas of the pitch. There's two players I believe we should look out for this season. Florian Wirtz. Now, the club's paid big money to bring in this talented invincible from Bayer Leverkusen. Now, it'll be interesting to see how Florian Wirtz adapts and impacts to the team. Wirtz, who usually plays just behind the striker in the number 10 position and sometimes to the left as well, can also play false 9, which we've seen him do it for the German national team. Now, the false 9 position is something Arne Slot appreciates as well, and we've seen him do it time and time out last season where he started Luis Diaz in that role. Now, with the weight of the price tag and immense expectations to impact the team immediately, I would love to see what Florian Wirtz has to bring to the table. Another player I am looking at is Jeremy Frimpong, a direct replacement to Trent Alexander-Arnold. It'll be interesting to see how he impacts that side. Trent's contribution in both defense and attack was immense, with 23 goals and 92 assists in his Liverpool career from the right back position. I would love to see how Arne Slot gets the best out of Frimpong. Now, Frimpong is someone who enjoys bombing forward, as we've seen him do it for Leverkusen, getting goals and assists for the team. Now, how he bags those numbers again for Liverpool going forward while holding the defense is something I would really love to see. And as for the starting 11, I believe there's a lot of changes we're going to see in this season. I believe Alisson stays in goal. He's been immense since he's joined us. Van Dijk and Konate, who seems to be staying, keep their place. Now, it'll be interesting to see the choice of fullbacks. Robertson, who's been brilliant for the club across so many seasons. I believe he loses his place to Kerkez, who will start alongside Frimpong. Coming to the midfield, Gravenberch and McAllister keep their place as double pivots. I think Szoboszlai might start in place of Gravenberch while he serves his suspension. Now, the attack is where it gets really interesting. We could either see a traditional Arne Slot 4-2-3-1 with Ekitike in front, Wirtz just behind him in the number 10 position, Gakpo on the left, and Mohamed Salah keeping his position on the right. But we've played quite a few games without a striker with Luis Diaz as a false 9. What I'd like to see is how Arne Slot uses Florian Wirtz in this situation. I believe if it's a false 9 that we're going for, Gakpo keeps his position on the left, Mohamed Salah keeps his position on the right. It'll either be Florian Wirtz playing the false 9 with Harvey Elliott or Szoboszlai just behind him, or even a hybrid false 9 where both of them switch positions according to the course of the game. It'll be really interesting to see what Arne Slot has in store for us. and I believe there's a lot of changes we're going to see in the starting 11 this season. Cannot wait to see what's in store.
So we know who might be coming in before the transfer window closes, but who might be on the way out?
Well, as we speak, our number 9, Darwin Núñez, is looking like he is on his way out. Now, there's been strong interest and inquiries from Italian giants Juventus and Saudi side Al Hilal. I think he's valued around 60 million euros, and it'll be really interesting to see where he ends up if and when he departs.
And finally, Saboni, can we expect any other surprises before the end of the transfer window? And what rumours have you heard of?
Well, the Alexander Isak saga has a big twist now as we speak. There's reports saying that Liverpool are not planning to go in for a second bid, even though the player is keen on joining the club. Newcastle, who valued Isak at £150 million, rejected Liverpool's bid of £110 million with add-ons. With just 2 weeks away from the Premier League starting, it'll be interesting to see where this saga ends up. Mark Gahey is another interesting prospect where Liverpool, I believe, should go in. There's rumours about the club interested in signing the Crystal Palace defender and strengthening their centre-back position. Again, Premier League proven, great ability. He would no doubt be another great addition to the club.
Thank you, Siboni, and make sure you keep it locked in here at redrondo.com across all our social media channels for more from Siboni and all the latest transfer news and gossip every week. Sticking to transfers, here's Matthew with a special deep dive and all the latest on the possibility of Alexander Isak joining the Reds. Is he going to come to Anfield? Is he the right man for us? Let's find out.
Newcastle have rejected Liverpool's bid to sign Alexander Isak. According to Craig Hope from the Daily Mail, the offer, which was around 110 million, has fell short of the Magpies' 150 million valuation for the striker. St James's Park chiefs are not willing to open negotiations until they have lined up a replacement, with reports suggesting a move for Aston Villa's Ollie Watkins could be on the cards. The Magpies offered Isak the option to remain at the club with a new contract including a 2026 release clause, but he rejected the deal, reiterating his desire to depart. But it seems that will not be the case unless the Reds can vastly improve their offer.
Thanks, Matthew. I can't wait to see what happens with Isak. I have a sneaky suspicion we'll be talking a lot more about him on the show very soon. And finally, it's official. The famous three stripes are back at Anfield, and Liverpool FC have launched a brand new Adidas home and away kits, and they look fab. To celebrate, we've got a special competition for all our amazing Red Rondo subscribers. You could win yourself a fantastic Adidas gift voucher for you to spend on the new home kit, away kit, training gear, or whatever LFC merch takes your fancy. And winning couldn't be easier. Simply like this post, make sure you're following us across our social media channels, and tag yourself and your mates in for more chances for you to win. Don't delay, enter now, and you could be our lucky winner. That's all for this week, Reds. Make sure you keep it locked at redrondo.com for all the latest breaking news and in-depth analysis from the club that we love. Thanks for watching. I'm Nishal Sojani, and we'll see you again very soon.